to another video in the channel. Today we're doing our match preview and predicted lineup for Arsenal's game against Aston Villa. Yippee yippee yay, Aston Villa, just when it couldn't get any easier. But to be fair, Jesse Lingard decided to come to Villa Park and just dance all over them the other night. So oh my god, not Jesse Lingard, but to be fair, it was quite funny, you know. But yeah, we move, and you know, I don't think we need to know, it doesn't, no match stats, no anything need to be telling us how, you know, difficult this game is going to be. It's Grealish up against Bellerin and Holding. It's gonna be disastrous, and it has that written all over it. And yeah, Bellerin is gonna get spun back to Barcelona B Academy, bro. It's gonna happen, and we're very worried because we also have our #1 goalkeeper out. But Leno, because he decided he wanted to play volleyball. I'm not going to do that too much. I just want to get that one over with. But David Luiz could be available for this game, but I won't put him in just because I think Gabriel now deserves a turn to get back into the side. Even though Gabriel and Holding did an absolute calamity against this lot. But it is ironic because Gabriel and Holding have been two of our best centre-backs this season, if not the two best. So it's going to be interesting what the starting lineup is going to be. But as I said before, again, this is going to be such a tricky game. They've got so many good players in that team, and so many players that would instantly fit into our team, which is quite worrying. Their right back would fit into our team. Probably one of their centre backs even would. Most of their midfield would as well, other than Thomas Partey. Grealish will get in, Ollie Watkins could get in, Barkley could probably get in, you know, John McGinn could probably get in. Most of their team is probably getting into our side, so it's kind of worrying how a team like Aston Villa and 1 or 2 transfer windows have managed to build a better team than us. It's kind of worrying, isn't it? But in recent times they have kind of fallen off the pace a bit. We'll look at the league standings in a bit, but they do have a few games in hand because of different reasons and stuff like that. But again, they're not winning, you know, at the moment. They've not got the bestest of form, I'd say, a bit inconsistent at the moment. And as I said, Jesse Lingard did a masterclass against them, scoring 2 goals. We do look at the league table, they do sit where do they sit? They sit in 9th at the moment, so they still sit above us, even though they've got 2 games on hand against us. So it's vital we get 3 points here, because you don't want Aston Villa beating us and still having, 2 games in hand, so they could get even further ahead of us. If they win their 2 games at 6 points, they beat us 3 points, they're already 1 point ahead of us, so that'll be 10 points they would be ahead of us. That's mental. We have to be winning this kind of game. And yeah, I don't think we're going to get top 4, because I said these next 3 games before the Wolves one are going to be crucial, and we didn't get off to the best of start against Wolves. So I really hope we can, you know, try and build some momentum back up with the Aston Villa game. I think a lot of emphasis is going to be on Mikel Arteta, whether he can lift these players' heads up. I think that's where he's going to get his managerial points. Can he lift these heads back up? Can he lift the head of Pepe up again and just to score another goal? Can he do those things as a manager? Can you pick those heads back up after what happened against Wolves? Can you do that? That's going to be a test on him, and it's a test I will be seeing. And if we get the positive result, then he has. If he hasn't, then we're going down a slump again, because you best believe it, when these players' heads drop, they drop, and then we keep going on a slump and a slump and a slump, and then it takes another result to get us back on top, like against Chelsea. So again, it's so predictable with us at the moment. But again, Aston Villa, I can't repeat it enough, it's a good team they've got there, and it's a team that could easily destroy us like they did. You know, we had that 1-minute goal disallowed from them when we played them earlier in the season. That was a pay-per-view, I remember that as well. I'm lucky I didn't pay the 15 quid for that one. Oh my god, what a decision I made. Probably the best decision I made all season. But yeah, that is it for that one. Let's get straight in to the predicted lineup. Starting off in goal, Matt Ryan. Didn't think I'd have to say this all season, but it's happening. Oh, when we were all thinking about on the other live show I did the other day, oh, Matt Ryan's probably not going to get a single game this season. Lo and behold, Bernd Leonard is a masterclass. Yay. But he could not make it this game. Apparently he has a muscular injury, that's what Arteta said, and Butterson may play in this game. So yeah, when we need our backup goalkeeper, Matt Ryan, he's injured. How? I don't know. But I think I'll put him in for this game, anything but Butterson, because look, Grealish will be telling, even himself, you'll be telling all of them, even like Sir John McGinn and Barkley, just shoot from long range, because that man has hands of Butters, mate. And to be honest, if Butterson plays and we can see like 4 or 5 and he makes some horrendous mistakes, we will end his career. So if Matt Ryan is fit, play him, Arteta, because you don't want to ruin Butterson's life, not even his career, just his life. So yeah, it's going to be a tricky one, but I'd definitely go Matt Ryan for this game. I think his experience could really help us in this one. Moving into the back four now, first of all, on the right hand side, Cedric Suarez. He has been covering on the left, but I will bring back Tierney on the left hand side. So on the right hand side, I will go with Cedric Suarez. I think he's been playing pretty well, to be honest. Yes, it's on the left hand side, and yes, he did get skinned by Adama Traore, which is why I gave him a 2 for the other day. But again, left back in this position, and you can't legislate for Adama being just a pace merchant. That isn't really Cedric's fault that much. But yeah, on the right hand side where he's more comfortable, he can put them crosses in, he can play well, that's what he's good at. So yeah, Cedric Suarez. On the left hand side, as I said, Kieran Tierney's got some problems going on, I'm not too sure, but hopefully he is back in full training and will start in this one. Even Arteta hinted it in his post-match after the other game. So the backline pairing, Gabriel and Holding, as I said earlier, 2 of our best centre-backs this season. Luis, I'm not too sure if the appeal thing is going to work, but I'd definitely go with Gabriel and Holding. Yes, they did do an absolute calamity against this lot last time, but they've been 2 of our best centre-backs, and if we can get them in form together, I think that could be really good for us moving into the latter part of this season. So that is my back four. Moving into the midfield now, first of all, Mohamed El Neni. I will bring him in for this game, only because I don't like Xhaka, and if Tierney's back, I don't think we'll need that sort of extra cover on the left hand side. But I think if it was Cedric, I'll probably put in Xhaka, because I think Xhaka can provide a little bit of cover, and I think in terms of doubling up at times against Adama, it worked in some instances. So, but for this game, I will go with Mohamed El Neni, only because he does well with Thomas Partey, who is next to him, who I thought played really well against Wolves, but unlucky of 2 red cards, and then he had to be substituted because he was on a yellow. You can't legislate for that at all, and Partey's been pretty good for us, and he just has to continue, shows world-class performances, his world-class ability and know-how in that midfield, and hopefully can bring us that in that game against Aston Villa, because trust me, we will need it. And as a number 10, I will give a first start to Martin Ødegaard, only because Smith Rowe doesn't look at it at the moment. In that game, he looked tired at times. He couldn't even come off because obviously what happened to Leno, because I thought maybe Ødegaard would have come on. But in this game, I will give him a start, because I think he needs to get going in this league, and it's a good opportunity against Aston Villa, a team that's a bit depleted at the moment, a bit void of ideas. Catch him on the break, do something. Let's see what Ødegaard can bring to this side. I think it's a perfect opportunity for him, and maybe even stake a claim in this side if Smith Rowe, thing is, everyone's saying, oh, he's an Arsenal player, professional football player, should be playing this and that. He was only brought in the Chelsea game, and he's played virtually every game since, so it's tough for someone to get up to Premier League fitness so quickly. So I think that's why we brought in Ødegaard, and I would start him in this game. Moving into the front three now, first of all, on the right hand side, Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka needs to come back into this. He was already in the side, and he played well against Wolves, to be honest, first 15 minutes, and then he kind of dropped off. And we need more of a better performance, a bit more clinicalness we need from Saka in this game, and hopefully he can bring us that, because we might not get a lot of chances, and when we do get the chances, we need him to take them, because that's what's important. And let's just score early, to be honest. And that moves me on to the left hand side. Nicolas Pepe, he's been playing brilliant on that left hand side. I think that he could just nail down that spot, but he has a little bit of competition, because Aubameyang plays that position, even Martinelli. So he's got competition on the left hand side, but don't drop him. It would be stupid to drop him when he's in confidence. Just don't do it, Arteta, please. I swear to God. But yeah, so Pepe and Saka on either side, it looks like it's working. Just go with it, roll with it. And that brings me on to this centre striker, which is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I would bring him back into the side. He played a few minutes the other game. Lacazette again, he's played a lot of games recently. He doesn't look fitnessly, he doesn't look at it at the moment. Yes, he probably shouldn't be brought off, but I think I'll just change up a bit in this game, because yeah, he do need freshening up sometimes, and I would go with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as my number 1 striker. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Do you agree or disagree with my predicted lineup? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.